So, hi everybody. This is Lola Bowling Beautiful. Hi, my beautifuls. So, as I said, I was gonna come back and record my journey, having my adult child back home with my grandchildren. And this has been a day today. Today, I decided. I was going to tell her how I felt about the way some of the things were going around the house. And she didn't receive it very well. When I say she didn't receive it well, she didn't receive it well at all. So she told me she was going to leave in a week. She was taking her children and she was leaving. She was going back to our hometown. It hurt. And I cried at work. And usually, let me give you a little feedback about me. I will record Facebook videos to inspire people and to be an inspiration to people. But I don't share my life too much. So this is me opening up and being very vulnerable. Because I feel like somebody else may be going through this. And sometimes you just don't know what to do. You don't know what else to do when you've done everything that you know how to do. And as you can see, most of my makeup is gone. Because I spent a good bit of the day today in my feelings. So, I called my youngest daughter because usually when I'm going through, my mother passed away 2 years ago. My father passed away 7 years ago. So it's basically me and my siblings. And I call them when I need to vent. And my children. That's the only family that I have. So I called my youngest daughter and she said, Mom, she's like, you spoiled her. You spoiled us. This is your fault. And you enable us. And da da da. And I was like, yeah, I guess I can take ownership for that part. But as an adult, you feel like your children need to take a sense of responsibility. They need to respect you as their parent. And I felt like my daughter has been so disrespectful the last few years, more than ever. Even when she was growing up, she was not as disrespectful as she is now as an adult. And it bothers me. Because my son can be very disrespectful as well. And my youngest daughter, she doesn't take on any of those traits. She's like me. I never disrespected my parents. I didn't agree with a lot of things that they said and did, but I never disrespected them. I knew that my father was always there for me. My mom was my cheerleader, but my father was there for me more than my mother. And when my father died, it took a toll on me. And my father spoiled my oldest daughter as well because I was a young mother. I was 16 when I had my first child. And my father was there for me. And he helped me raise my daughter. So he spoiled her. And it was like I picked up and carried on when he passed away. I regret that now. Because now I don't get the respect that I deserve as a mother. It's as if my daughter thinks we are cooling. We friends. Hey, mama cool, mama down. I'm a good mom. I'm cool. We're good, but I still need that level of respect. I worked 7 days a week to take care of my children when they were growing up. For a period of time, not a long time, just probably about 4 or 5 months, just to build up a savings so I could purchase a home. So I did a lot. And for her to disrespect me today with me telling her this is what I expect while you're in my home, it hurt me. It hit a part of me that said, when you needed me, I was always there. So now you're threatening me that you're going to go back to our hometown and you're going to take my grandkids and you don't need me and this and that. And everybody's like, practice tough love. As hard as a mother to practice tough love. It's so hard. It's so hard. My mother wasn't there for me when I was coming up like I wanted her to be. And we were building and rebuilding our relationship when she passed away. And the hardest part for me was that we didn't get to complete that process before she passed. We were, I was going, home on the weekends to see her. We would sit down, we would talk, and, we would do things we hadn't done in our past. And when I lost her, when she passed, when God decided it was time for her to come back, it hurt. It hurt so much because I wasn't finished fixing the past. And I think our children, don't realize that when they disrespect us, that tomorrow is not promised to anyone. And when you disrespect your parents, you're shortening your life, not theirs. So I decided today that I'm going to practice tough love. As hard as it is for me to do, I want my daughter to understand that you treat others as you want them to treat you. Tomorrow's not promised to me or you or any of us. And we have to live today as we're going to live again. So I do believe that I'm living this life to live again. Don't get me wrong. But when I got home today, I felt a need to pray. And I went through my house and I anointed my house with oil, just going through, just praying, just removing whatever hindrance that was there. I was getting it out. I'm praying it out. I don't want it there no more. And I said, God, I'm so confused. What are you trying to tell me? What is it? And I said, he's probably trying to bring me closer to him again, because I kind of got away from it. Kind of just haven't really been like going to church like I used to and things like that. So I kind of got away from it. Still pray, still meditate, know that, things are going to work out. But I felt today broken. And the brokenness I felt, I knew that only prayer was going to mend it, to heal it. Usually when I'm dealing with things, now I run to the gym and I work it out and I sweat it out and I vent. When I vent, I'm talking to myself. Really, I'll call my sister every now and then and vent to her. And I'll call my youngest daughter and vent to her. But for the most part, it's the gym, it's prayer, it's meditation as my way to deal and to cope. So we all have platforms that are put in place where we can help others. And I'm going to use this platform to not only help someone else, but to help myself. So today, I am releasing the stress. I am releasing the pain. I am no longer broken. I am healed. And I am thankful and grateful for this journey, because it's allowing me to recognize who I am and whose I am. And for me to tell my daughter, excuse the sniffling, but I'm sorry. For me to tell my daughter, if that's what you choose to do with your life, then by all means, go ahead and live your life. I've done my part. I am your mother, not your caregiver. I have raised you. I have done the best that I can by you. I have loved you the best way I know how. And now it's time for you to do your part for your children. I don't feel bad. Because I know her saying she's going to leave in a week. She ain't going to. It's the truth. We've been down this journey so many times. And today I allowed it to break my spirit again. And we had a big blow up in April, an awful blow up. So bad that my sisters had to intervene. And she was like, I can't believe your daughter disrespected you like that, all the stuff that you've done for her. And I couldn't either. And I don't know why she's so angry. But she's angry at me because she's angry at the world. She's angry because of some of the things that have transpired in her life. And I tell myself, she's not mad at me. She's upset with the journey that she's on. She's upset with where she's at right now in her life. That's not my fault. All I can do is pray for her and give her guidance. The rest is up to her. So, day 2, I release, I declare and decree that the rest of my day will be an awesome day. And I'm going to have a better night. I'm going to sleep in peace. And my mind is clear. Because through all things, I give God praise. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Because I know I've done my part. So to all of you, if you're going through this journey, know that He'll never put more in you than what you can bear. And that you've done your job. You've done the best that you knew how. And you loved your children the best way you knew how. So have an awesome day, my beautiful people. I'm getting ready to go into the gym. I am going to work it out. I'm going to relax, release, relate, and regroup. So in all of that, bye, my beautifuls. Signing out.